hold your head up. It's Kirsty Sexy.
Hello, someone. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you so much to you too, eThekwini. This, once again, is the 100% talk show where we always, every time and every episode, give you 100% talk for you. And today is no different. We have a guest that is absolutely amazing. I can't wait to actually call her out today. But before we get to a guest here too, there are a number of people that actually made this day possible and what it is for us to give you this talk show namhlanje. I would love to thank Udu Confidence Designs for the amazing dresses and the amazing outfits that they do sponsor us with. I would love to thank Isimo Daily Creations for these amazing jewelry pieces that just complete my outfit. I would love to thank Ikono Exclusive Furniture for their amazing furniture items. If you want furniture hire for your event, Ikono Exclusive Furniture is the one for you. I would love to thank the Durban Botanic Garden, our home for today. They've opened up their home and they've beautiful garden for us so that we can do this episode. I would love to thank you as well, eThekwini, for all your subscribes, all your likes, all your comments, all your shares, all your conversation on social media. It doesn't go unnoticed. Please do continue to move over to our guest for today. You know this lady, she is so special. I've known her for a while now, and the products that she does make are absolutely phenomenal. She does make products for African skin, natural products, no fragrances, no colorants or preservatives, no harsh chemicals to hurt your African skin. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me by putting your hands together and welcome Futhi Mkhize. Please take a seat. Futhi Mkhize, everybody. Futhi sis unjani? Ngiyaphila. Thank you so much for joining us on our season.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get into this conversation. Yeah, but always in who's a manufacturer, you know?
Yeah.
That thing is exciting on its own. But where do you come from? Where did you grow up? Ufuthi Jonah 10 years old.
I'm 10 years old. Ufuthi untombazane ozalwe eMlazi kwa-A. Untomfuthi wakamakhanya. Waseshadela kaMkhize. I'm a mother. I've got two beautiful kids. I'm basically I was a young girl at 10, wanting to be something big in life. And I remember njengisamncane ukuthi when people ask me ukuthi Nene, what is it that I want to be when I grow up? I used to say I want to be a doctor.
Oh. Okay.
And ngokwami, I really didn't know what I was saying because with a lack of knowledge at that age, I just thought ukuthi udokotela uyena umuntu owenza abantu ukuthi babe happy because the logic behind for me was the fact that I want to make people happy.
Right.
So ngokukhula obviously I got to see a number of things in life, and it actually led me to the industry that I'm in right now because that's basically where I belong, which is the beauty industry. Because that's where I'm making people
right.
Exactly.
But before you got into the beauty industry, what were you doing before then?
I've always been in the beauty industry. For me, if I think back, I've always loved anything that has to do with beauty.
What is your journey? What is your journey in the beauty industry? Because I don't want to just jump to products because I want us to put something now. So take us from there to now, from the time when you entered the beauty industry to now.
Okay, basically after finishing my matric, I had a gap year and I decided to work in a beauty salon. And while working I know. And while working in that beauty salon, I had a couple of opportunities, greater opportunities. And I remember a friend of mine, she was studying at DUT, but then she used to work over the weekends for Elizabeth Arden. So I was like, I'm just doing piece jobs during the weekends. So, and I was like, okay, that's very interesting. Tell me more about it. So she introduced me to the industry, makeup. And I tried to explore a bit, and I did a few short courses, and I went into the industry because I felt actually, I relate to this. So I studied at Face to Face, beauty therapy. And after finishing my course, then I started working as a permanent, getting permanent jobs because I was just doing piece jobs.
Sure.
So I was in the industry for 8 years.
Yeah, wow.
Working for different brands, international brands, and I loved my job. I really did love my job. But I'm somebody that never gets satisfied easily. I remember working at, I think, Woolies Gateway. They had just opened the beauty section.
Sure.
And they went around looking for the best in the industry because
Right.
you know, everyone was
introduce it.
exactly.
They
So my name was amongst those.
Okay.
I got the job. I worked there, and it was beautiful. But I remember it was 8 months down the line. I had a conversation with a friend of mine that I used to work with. Mitigana, you know what? Oh, I think I am done with standing at the counter and helping my customers. I am bored. Not that I don't love what I'm doing, but I'm just bored now. I need a
bigger
challenge. Exactly. And she says to me, okay, so what do you want to do? And I said to her, you know what? One day I see myself having a brand that will compete with all those brands that are here. And then while I was saying that, back in my mind, I thought to myself, Futhi, you will never achieve that if you do not set goals. Then I said to myself, this is a huge challenge. Okay, I'm giving myself 10 years to work on it. And then ngaiziba, until I had 4 years left. And then I started doing the research now. And I started making, I think I started with the mud mask, one of the products that I have. And I gave it to a couple of friends and family members, and they were like, okay, I think it's working
Why
for
did
me.
you make the mud mask?
Okay, because a lot of people are using products that not that I felt, I knew for a fact because I had been in the industry
Right.
for quite some time.
Yeah.
Or to some of the products that we
Use.
that we give to our customers,
Right.
we are chasing a target. Okay, basically the brand that I worked for, ngafika on a Thursday, nga resign on Monday.
Okay, well,
Yes. The reason why, it's because I had customers on a Thursday who came back on a Friday, abanye on a Saturday, or bathenge Friday, Monday, bayabuya. Uthi, I love the products, but iyangishisa.
Right.
And for me, it wasn't about money, but it's about the passion and making people happy.
Right.
So I was like, no ways. Okulandelayo, ngizothi ngiyaphuma ngiyogibela itekisi ngishawa abantu.
Yeah.
One thing I realized, ukuthi some of the brands are not meant for our skin.
Yeah.
Because when you manufacture a product, you need to consider a number of things. Besides our skin type and all those things, you need to consider whether products. You need to consider the lifestyle
Right.
of your
Okay.
clients, because you are servicing a specific client.
Sure.
There's no products which is designed for
Like
anyone
across
and
the
everyone.
board.
If you go out there with retail, most of the brands that we are using, at least 80% is my clients are African people. So
With products that are not designed for them
exactly
necessarily. And what does the mud mask do?
Okay, basically what it does is, okay, all my products are designed for African skin. What they do is they target specific things in our skin. All the things that we suffer with, like your excess oil, pimples, pigmentation. So in mask kits, what it does is it tightens up the pores. It's an anti-aging product. It deals with the discoloration. It balances your moisture levels as well.
Tell us about the Ngimnyama Ngimuhle movement.
Okay, interesting one. It's very close to my heart.
Yeah.
Ungimnyama Ngimuhle, it started off as a campaign. When I started the beauty school, I used all my savings and business was just not happening.
Right.
So then I thought to myself, okay, I need to be innovative. And I approached some newspapers and radio stations and stuff. I said, you know what? I've been looking at reading your newspapers, and you don't have anything under the beauty column.
Okay.
So writing beauty articles started getting me clients. So, and then I had, while at the radio, I had different topics to talk about. And then when I spoke about the skin bleaching, it got the attention in Kulu, and I decided to open up a platform where people can engage within the topic, which is Ngimnyama Ngimuhle anti-bleaching. So they started saying,
So it's
okay,
Ngimnyama Ngimuhle anti-bleaching.
yes.
Right.
So people were like, okay, if you say we should stop using those products, then do you have anything to offer?
Right.
Exactly.
I see.
So this took me back to my
Yeah.
research. It would say,
Sure.
no. You need to wake up, girl.
Sure. There was also Lilybell products that
Yes.
you would. So how does where does it whole fit into the whole thing? Let me know about that.
And Lilybell is still there.
Okay.
One of my clients are, but I started off with Lilybell because, the name Lilybell. And I realized Uguti, most of the people that I am servicing, they don't relate to the name. The thing is, in our days, people are becoming more aware of themselves. I mean, we're growing natural hair, we're eating organic food, we're exercising. So I still had to keep the name and the branding and everything for those clients who are more comfortable using that brand.
Sure.
But also I had to rebrand and
sort of extend your portfolio.
Exactly.
Right.
For a different market.
And so, why should someone use natural products? I know you said a little bit that the skin was burning and things like that.
Yeah.
But what are some of the other reasons why people should use natural products?
Natural products are the way to go, simply because you are getting all the benefits from the best benefits ever from the ingredients. Because, okay, maybe I should go into this. The phyto, I'm sure you've seen that, the phytomedicine. It's basically the best thing ever because you don't get anything that will harm your skin in the long run. Whereas if you're using something with chemicals, you may look good today, but in the long run, it is damaging your skin because of the chemicals, because of the fragrances, because of all the other stuff that we're not aware. Uguti, in the long run, it will definitely damage our skin.
And so your Ngimnyama Ngimuhle products, are
Yes.
they very, very, very specifically for black skin, or can anyone with any kind of skin color use them? Will it work like on a white person, for example?
It would.
Okay.
They would. But I created them specifically for African skin because there's a big gap in the market for 100% natural skincare for us. Yeah.
And just give us the rundown. I know you spoke about the mud mask, but what are the other products that you have on the line?
We have an antibacterial soap. And then we have an exfoliator, which will basically open up your pores. And then we have a day moisturizer. And then we have a night repair, which repairs your skin at night while you're sleeping. Well, we listen to our clients. So they were like, okay, my face looks good now. What happens to the rest of the body? Then we started making products that treat the body.
Yeah.
And we do have hair products as well for Afro. We also have, I'm currently working on a very interesting product, which is a treatment.
Oh, Lord, girl.
Yeah, kiwi.
Let's just have a moment of silence.
I know. Yeah, I've been working on the products for a couple of months now. It's been a very interesting journey. We even have like your bath salts and your body moisturizers. We have some medication as well, 100% natural products that one can drink. Like,
what kind of like painkillers and?
The most interesting one so far is the cannabis tea.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey. It calms you down. It treats symptoms of anxiety, depression. It capacitates your lungs.
So what are some of the plans in the future, and how do people get a hold of you?
In the near future, we want to export. We're working on that. Because there are other African countries out there that are that need our products. Okay, on Instagram of Tim Kize, on Facebook of Tim Kize as well, And we are working from Gwasita eThekwini, and then skincare ngeMnyama ngeMohle.
Well, thank you, Futhi. This has been absolutely educational. You know,
you.
we wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you so
and
much.
all the best going forward. And please, we will go. Everybody, go out and do get yourself iMnyama ngeMohle products. You know, it is absolutely amazing. Futhi, everybody, you have been amazing. Thank you, and thank you to eThekwini. Thank you so much for watching every time. This has been Futhi Mkhize. It's been so wonderful knowing about her iMnyama ngeMohle products. Please, if you're a black or a person of any color, really, these products are 100% natural products that you can use to improve your skin tone, to improve your texture, the glow, gals, ladies, yes, to get that glow, you know. And yeah, please do support, not even support, just go out and purchase, really.
Yes.
Just go out and purchase the product. Yeah, this has been once again the 100% Talk Show, where we always give you 100% talk for 100% real people. Please do follow us on all our social media platforms, but please do hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. We are there and you can watch all these amazing and exciting episodes. The conversation does continue on social media, so bring your comments, questions, suggestions, everything, and your inboxes. Thank you so very much. We've been receiving them. It has been absolutely wonderful. And my name, as always, is Tembeka Vilani, and I love you so much, but remember, God loves you more. Mwah. Bye.